after we met, I remember saying, weekends like this make me think I'm in love with you. At the time, I was saying it to my best friend. What do you mean? You replied with a grin on your face. Although we were best friends, you had made it abundantly clear that you wanted to be more. And I imagine you were excited to hear me say this, because I had made it clear that we were just friends. But that day, I felt something different. We had moved in together as roommates a couple months earlier, and this was just another weekend of us running errands. As we brought arms full of groceries into the apartment we shared in Ames, Iowa, I walked behind you, watching your ass and hips sway. I hadn't really looked at you like that before, but something came over me. I couldn't figure out if it was lust or love, but I felt something. We had always been honest with each other, so I didn't hesitate to speak what was on my heart. Even after I said it, I thought I might be in love. Even after I said I thought I might be in love, we still maintained our friendship. I guess neither of us knew what that meant. We lived as if nothing had changed, but I think we both knew it had. We also knew what was at stake if we took a chance to be more than friends. It would change everything. I know you remember passing each other in the hall. I remember the click-clack of your heels on the linoleum floor of Lago Marcino Hall at Iowa State University. The sound reminded me of when my mom used to get dressed to go out and I would hear her moving about the house. It was familiar. Hearing the click-clack, I looked up to see this short black woman in a blazer. I thought you were much older than you were. I was sitting outside my class and didn't make any moves, but I figured I'd see you again since there weren't many other black folks on campus. The next time I saw you was at a research meeting where we were talking about a study on gay youth in Iowa. I was the only undergraduate in the room, and I found myself trying to demonstrate my brilliance. I suggested we use census data for some part of the study. Everyone thought it was a great idea. You smiled at me. I was happy to impress you. You asked for my number, and I obliged. You didn't call because I would later find out you lost my number. We didn't see each other for a while after that, and the next time we did see each other, you asked for my number again. I playfully responded, if you really wanted it, you wouldn't have lost it. I was playing a little cat and mouse, making you sweat and seeing how bad you wanted it. Wanted me. I finally gave in, and this time you called. We started daily texting with me sending "Good morning, sunshine" every morning. Our friendship grew deeper. I liked talking to you and spending time with you, but I didn't want to go beyond friendship. Plus, you were married anyway. So I thought we could have our friendship, maybe a little flirting, but mainly platonic. When I think about the progression of our friendship, I can see that I was courting you even as my words echoed, just friends. Whenever I had big news to share, you were the first person I called. If I had an event to attend, I wanted you by my side. I even called you my pseudo-girlfriend, always dangling the prospect without the commitment. With each passing day, month, year, we grew closer. I could talk to you about anything from family to insecurities. We also laughed so much. There was that one time we even tried to study together since we were both in psychology, but the best study night ever became the least studying ever. We just talked for hours and hours. It became abundantly clear that I wanted you in my life forever. After 2 years, my heart was open to you and the possibility of being more than friends. I found myself longing for you. When I was supposed to be having a boys' trip, I just wanted to be with you. When I returned from that trip, there was nothing more to say. We both knew what was up. We turned on a movie, and without even thinking about it, we spooned on the couch. We had never done that before. As we pretended to watch a movie that we had both seen before, I pulled you closer. It was getting hot. Then all of a sudden, you jumped up. Where are you going? I was confused. I'm about to brush my teeth because I think we're about to kiss. Who says that? You. Because if you are nothing else, you're honest and transparent. And in this case, you were right. You came back to the couch after brushing your teeth. Without skipping a beat or feeling too awkward, we had our first kiss, and it was the culmination of years of connection, love, and tenderness. It was perfect. Well, maybe there was too much teeth involved. But first kisses are always a little weird, not like they show in the movies. It didn't matter because there was chemistry. It's been 18 years since we first met, 16 years since our first kiss, and almost 15 since we got married. And my heart still flutters when you walk into a room. I can still tell you anything. You're still my best friend. In a way, it still feels like the beginning. I find new reasons to love you every day, whether it's the way you scrunch your face, or how you look at me when you have to leave, or the way you still back into me when I get into bed. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so grateful I get to grow in love with you every day. I love you, Danielle.